Are we live? Are we live? We're live! Hello and welcome, everybody. I hope that you're all doing beautifully today. I've got the Zoom on. Let's turn it to a speaker on Zoom. I've got it on, what's it called? Gallery. So everybody was in the room with me at the same time there. I would love you guys to just make sure that you are on silent if you are in Zoom. Of course, you are welcome to be here, and I'm so excited to have you here. Please, though, do make sure you are on silent. Everybody on Instagram, hello, everyone. I see everybody tuning in. Pam, Tanya, Mark, hello. Hello, Razan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Maria. Hello, Merlin. Hello, Jay. Hello, Kim. Hello, Troy. Hi, David. Hi, Andy. If I don't get to say hello to all of you individually, I really apologize, but I really am so happy and grateful that you are here. I see that people have already got the memo. We've got Ruba. Is it Ruba? Rao Beauty. She's tuning in from Italy. Where in the world are you guys tuning in from? Please do let me know. As you know, I love to celebrate our global community. So I would love to know where in the world you are tuning in from. I've got, can you guys hear the noise in the background, or are you guys okay? They are drilling next door, which is not great, but I just want to make sure that you guys cannot hear it. Can you hear it, or are you okay? Hello from India. Iowa, USA. Oh, I love all these lovely global communities that are coming in. I don't know how to turn this off. I hope you guys can hear me, is all I'm saying. Okay, your default speaker has changed. Can you hear me on? Can't hear it. Okay, great. But you can hear me. Razan, you can hear me. Hello from Sydney. Woo! We've got India, we've got America, we've got Italy, we've got Sydney, we've got South Africa. I know there's some of you South Africans there as well. All clear. Okay, yay. I'm so glad you can hear me loud and clear. That's absolutely perfect. Then we will dive in. Now, as you know, the spiritual medicine sessions that happen every week on a Wednesday at 12:30 are intended to expand love in this planet and throughout the universe, because as we expand love within ourselves, guys, please make sure that you're on mute. As we expand love within ourselves, we expand love outward, and everybody that we come into contact with also has love expanded into them. So we become these beautiful little love triggers that just expand love in every way that we go. So my intention with this is to get 1 billion people practicing spiritual medicine by expanding love and practicing, harnessing this universal, divine, unconditional love that is available to each and every one of us. Then we start infusing our energy fields, our energy vibrations, whatever you want to call it for yourself that makes sense. And we start spreading that out into the world. And of course, that then spreads to each and every person around us. So if we had to infuse, because the law of separation has changed so much. Do you guys remember it used to be 6 degrees of separation? Then it was 3 degrees of separation. Guys, there's 1 degree of separation now. I bet you that anybody that you meet, if you sit and have a conversation with them, they will know someone you know. It is just like that now. It's crazy. And like attracts like. And so, I mean, I've been in New York before. New York, it's a massive city with so many people inside it, right? And I was in New York and bumped into a friend from South Africa that was also traveling in New York. Like, what are the chances of that? It's divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. And everything that's meant for you will always find you, no matter what, right? And I think this is a really beautiful thing to sit with today, is trusting that everything that is meant for you will always come to you. And so even now, if you're tuning into this and you're hearing something that resonates with you, thank the universe, thank them, thank the universe for giving you this message. God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, whatever you want to call it. Thank that greater love for giving you this message and the resonance within you, because it's going to guide you to your next step. Remember, we are always being guided. It's whether we are awake enough to listen to that guidance. That is the secret. That right there is the secret. I had a beautiful friend say to me the other day, it's amazing that you always put blue butterflies, on your messages, because the blue butterfly means so much to me, and I was always looking for it. And then one day I did this spiritual journey, and when I came out, there was a real blue butterfly, like waiting for me, and it was like the thing I'd been looking for was right there. And then I started seeing them everywhere. And he said, and then I realized that they in WhatsApp, like they actually are everywhere, blue butterflies. This is the amazing thing, guys, with the universe, is when we are ready to see something, it can have been around us all the time, right? It can have been surrounding us the whole time. It can have been sitting right next to you, right? The whole time. But you don't see it because you are not ready. Your soul, yourself is not ready to embrace that, to expand in that way. But when you're ready, bam, it just arrives and you realize it's everywhere. So for me, that was such a beautiful example of how he's actually been surrounded, because he said the representation of the blue butterfly was his divine team, right? That he had a divine team and his connection to the divine team. And I said, how beautiful is that you saw the connection and now you feel surrounded by it the whole time. But isn't it interesting that it was there all the time? Because when he went back and he looked at messages, there were blue butterflies in his messages. When he went back and he looked, there were other blue butterflies like in his past that he hadn't seen. And so that is my invitation to you guys. Where are the blue butterflies for you? Where's the support, the guidance, the help, the love that surrounds you? Look for it each and every day. So pick something. I know for him, it's a blue butterfly. I know Mel Robbins, for me, it's hearts. And I found out that Mel Robbins is the same. So she finds hearts in everything, right? And I love that because it totally resonates with me. But she sees the shape of hearts in everything. I also love spirals. Spirals are just so incredible to me, and it's amazing if you look in nature, guys. How many of you do this? Tell me actually in the comments, how many of you do this? Like, look in nature for spirals. There are so many spirals, and you'll notice that when I set up for our spiritual medicine session, I always bring a spiral of violet light over us, right? And I picture one of those beautiful shells, those shells, and the spiral of light coming over us, right? And spirals are just found everywhere. They are so sacred, right? Sacred geometry. Feathers, somebody said feathers, white feathers for Razan are a huge one. What is your thing? So feathers, interestingly, Razan, all hold very, very specific meanings as well. And what I find interesting is that a lot of people will define this equals this. My invitation to you is, if you find something and if it resonates with you, Google what it means, and you'll find that there's so many different meanings. But if you tap into yourself, which is part of what I'm here to teach you to do, is to tap into yourself, to actually learn to listen to yourself, your own intuition, your own guidance. If you tap into yourself when you're reading all of these different explanations, something will jump out at you and stand out to you as the correct interpretation of that. Remember, we live all over the world. We've just seen Nigeria. We've just seen that we live all over the world, right? Australia, America, England, Europe, Nigeria, all over the world, Africa, right? So we come from these different cultures, and in different cultures, different things have different meanings. For some cultures, a snake is scary, right? So in some cultures, it's like somebody sees it, it's scary. But for others, it means, oh, it's a rebirth. Somebody is going to let go of their old skin and step into a new version of themselves, right? So transformation, that's right. And so it's so beautiful if you guys can not be stuck in what is written in Google, but be guided by what resonates with you when you look in Google as a reference, right? And sometimes you don't even need to look into Google. Sometimes you can actually just sit with it and go, what does this mean to me? And sink into that. How does that feel, guys? Like, do you like this? Do you ever do this? I want like hell yes in the comments, like a little hell yeah, a little like hands in the air, a little bit of excitement. Snakes are one of my spirit animals. Anita says, I promise you, they hold such incredible power and really this essence of transformation, and also just the misunderstanding of what they are, right? And what they actually are, these different ideas. So I love this. I love that you guys are also diving into this. I'm just going to have a look. I saw somebody was trying to say angel numbers. Yes, Kiana. My little cousin Kiana is online. Been seeing them all the time this year, and I always notice them. Yes, and you'll have certain numbers that really resonate with you the most, right? So for me, 1111 has always been my number, and before I knew that I'm a master number 1111 in numerology, that is my number. 1111 was always my number. So but I see also, like, just when you see duplicates of 3 or more of the same number, that is when there is an angel essence, a spirit essence, a guidance essence that is showing you. Again, if you Google, guys, you will find so many different interpretations of what that means. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. Daily, I will see at least 3 or 4 times a day, I will see duplications of numbers, different numbers. So yeah, always look out for that. 1717, that's an interesting one, Pam. I don't know what that one is. And it must be very unique to you, because it's not a general angel number. It's not a general spirit number. So I would definitely look up what 1 means to you, what 7 means to you, and what 17 means to you, and just sit with it as well and ask yourself for guidance on what that means to you. It is related to something very specifically that is only for you. It's not for anybody else. So yeah, check in with that. It's really, really beautiful. Let me scroll down and see if anybody else said anything. More Italians. Hello. Ciao, bello. Welcome. All right. So with that, one of the things that I've really been focusing on is, for these spiritual medicine sessions, I've been thinking of what is the best way of me supporting you guys, of guiding you guys. And that is to start with a check-in like I have now, so that I'm saying hi to you guys. I'm telling you a little bit about like the themes that are coming up. And then we go into the spiritual medicine. And then at the end of it, then I'll give you a little roundup if you guys want to know how it's affected me personally, what's happening with me personally. But I think that these really need to be about you and about the community and things that you guys can tap into. So that's going to be the running order of spiritual medicine going forward, so that we have some sense of structure. And as you guys know, this is my gift to you guys. I make it pay what you can, so that nobody is excluded ever. Anybody can join, but pay what you can. I am obviously still paying bills and doing things. So whatever donations come in is an energy exchange, thanking me and my team for creating this opportunity for you guys to expand in a different way. I just saw a beautiful thing, by the way, a little bit earlier on. I always say we're here to expand love. This is our purpose in life is to expand love. And if it's as simple as just at every decision point, is this going to expand love or is it going to contract love? And you make a decision based on the direction in which it's going to expand love, then you're going in the right direction, right? But if you're making a decision based on contraction, on fear, on anger, on anything that is contracting love, step away. Even if just stepping away is expanding love, because you're giving room for a break and you're not feeding something that you don't actually want to feed, right? And when I say I want to help 1 billion people, 1 million people in the world expand love, I know I'm doing it through you, each and every one of you, right? So every time I do something that lights up something in you that makes this bubble of love expand out of you, you're then doing it all around you. So actually, I've already done it. If I look at my account in the last 2 weeks, it's reached 6 million people, right? So then already, it's already happening, right? It's already done it. So it's beautiful. And if you can think like that, if you can think, okay, I'm expanding love. Everywhere I go is expanding love. Every decision I make is expanding love, right? Then you can also, and everybody that I infuse with this expanded love is popping out love in all different directions. I mean, isn't that exciting, guys? It makes me so happy, that thought. Love that, so positive. Yes, yes. I love it too. This little old lady, she's, I think she was like 80, she's 80 something. She makes a dress a day and she gives it to a less fortunate little girl. That's what she does. Every single day she makes a dress. Like, what can you be doing in the tiniest way that is going to infuse this world with love? That is what's important. And of course, we have to think about the fact that self-love needs to be a part of that. Because if we don't love ourselves, if we're constantly being cruel to ourselves, right? That's not choosing love. So I want to know how many of you are beating yourselves up unnecessarily, right? How many of you have those negative thoughts or those disempowering thoughts that are actually harming you, right? And we need to clear that stuff away. And this is why my course, Kintsukuroi Me, is in existence. It really is this journey of not only healing mind, body, heart, and soul, but accessing it from a place of love. So whether you are already feeling empowered and you just want to take yourself to the next level, it will take you to the next level. Whether you are feeling like you are navigating the underworld and you are in a really difficult place, this will help you see the light. But it really is a course to help you come back to yourself, to reintegrate into that person that is so filled with light and love. And that's what I want for each and every one of you. And with everything that has been going on for the last couple of weeks, trust me, it works, because I'm still in one piece and I'm still being the light and I'm still navigating and I'm still strong and I'm still fierce, by the way, guys. I'm still fierce and I'm still doing what needs to be done. But I'm not being swallowed by the darkness. And I think that's the important part. I don't want any of you guys to be swallowed by the darkness. Okay, so with that, let's get a little spiritual medicine infused through our beautiful, beautiful bodies and beings. If you are in a space that needs to close a room, please do close the door so that you have the space. If you are sitting in a chair, allow your feet to land on the ground, flat. If you're sitting cross-legged, that's fine. Whatever position you're sitting in, make sure your spine is straight up, like a beautiful thread at the base of your spine, pulling straight up out the crown of your head and holding your alignment beautifully there. Beautiful, 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 guys. Take your hands, the palms of your hands facing up, your hands resting gently on your lap. Beautiful. And just allow yourselves to land there for a moment. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you can roll your shoulders, shake out your hands, shake out your feet, just shake out any tension that you've been holding on to. Oh, Good. Take another deep breath in, filling yourself up. Hold it at the top, full of oxygen, and release. Beautiful. And now settle into your lovely position, palms facing up. And on this next inhale in, I want you to picture beautiful golden white light flooding up through your nostrils, out the crown of your head, shooting up through the ceiling in your house or the room that you're in, through the roof, into the sky, past the birds, the bees, the butterflies, through the clouds, through the Earth's atmosphere, shooting up past the moon and the sun and the planets, through our galaxy and beyond, through all galaxies, and reaching this pinnacle, this beautiful white light, this point of divinity, of clear, crystal clear, white, unconditional light. And it starts flowing down, down, past all the galaxies, down towards our galaxy, down past our sun and our moon, into our Earth's surface, into the ceiling of the room that you're in, and landing just above your head, where it starts spinning and spinning like this beautiful golden white lotus flower of light, spinning, spinning on the crown of your head. And as it does that, I want you to feel as if there's like a pressure point on the crown of your head, as if it actually has weight to it, this beautiful lotus flower of light. And it's spinning, spinning, spinning. And it starts melting. This beautiful golden white light starts melting into the crown of your head. This is your connection to divinity, to all that is, to your highest self, to the highest wisdom of the universe, to infinite intelligence, to infinite love. Beautiful. And it starts pouring into your head, filling the whole of your head. And as it reaches your third eye, which is really your first eye, there's an activation point again, and feel like there's almost like a pressure that happens between your eyebrows, right? At the point of your third eye, and then a pressure behind your head where a lotus flower appears and starts spinning and spinning and spinning. And this beautiful golden white bright light shoots out of your third eye, clearing everything that is in that way, allowing you to perceive the world from a place of love. And then this beautiful golden white light starts filling the rest of your face, filling your cheeks, inside your mouth, your teeth, your gums, coming down your throat. And as it reaches your throat, again, another activation point behind your neck. Feel this pressure point and this golden white lotus flower of light spinning, spinning, spinning. As you feel your throat opening up, take a big breath in. You can even do it with an open mouth, and it clears out anything that's stuck there. And this beautiful golden white light allows you to speak your truth from a place of truth. Beautiful. And this gorgeous golden white light goes down your shoulders, down your arms, and into the palms of your hands, where two globes of golden white light appear, floating on the palms of your hands. You might feel a slight tingling. You might feel warmth or cool. You might not feel anything really, but just try and tune in subtly to the palms of your hands. Some of you might see the globes of golden white light. Some of you might just perceive them in your mind's eye. And some of you might see nothing. All is correct. Everything is perfect. You are having the perfect experience right now for you. No judgment. And when you are ready, you lift these two beautiful globes and bring them together in one gorgeous golden globe in front of your heart center. Beautiful, strong energy, guys. Beautiful. And this beautiful life force of chi energy floating in front of your heart center. And you scoop it up and you bring it into your heart and you activate your heart center. And a beautiful golden lotus flower of light appears on the small of your back behind your heart center. And it starts spinning and spinning, and you can feel the contraction of the muscles where it's connected to on your back. And you feel this light pouring out of you, out of your heart center and into the world. Beautiful. And in your heart, it is so filled with this golden white light, and it starts pumping it throughout every single blood cell in your body. It's being carried through the veins into your entire body, this beautiful golden white light being pumped. Beautiful. And you take a breath, and as you inhale again, you feel a contraction where your chest is, where your lungs are. And you feel an activation now there as well. There we go. And you feel this golden white light lotus flower behind your lungs, spinning, spinning, spinning. And the golden white light is filling your lungs as you breathe this golden white light in, filling them up, inhaling and exhaling with love. And then this beautiful golden white light starts flowing down and into all of your organs, all of them filling up your pancreas, your liver, your kidneys, your gallbladder, your stomach, your entire digestive system is filled with golden white light. And again, you feel this lotus flower of light activated on your back, and you feel it in the muscles of your back behind your stomach. And your stomach is spinning with this beautiful golden white light. Beautiful. And then this golden white light goes down even further and into your base chakra. That is really your thighs, your bum, your entire base chakra. And this beautiful, massive, golden white lotus flower of light appears beneath you. And you are sitting in a golden white lotus flower of light. It has filled your legs, your calves, your feet. Every aspect of your physical body is infused with golden white light. And it starts spinning and spinning. And as it does, roots start shooting out from below this beautiful golden white lotus flower of light. And they go down into the basement of your building, through the basement into the earth. And they go down even deeper past the beetles and the bugs, past the earthworms, through the rich, fertile soil, past the rocks, into the crystalline grid, and deeper still into the core of the earth. And as it reaches the core of the earth, it meets this red molten lava, and it starts spinning and spinning and spinning. And this beautiful golden white light and the red molten lava, they start dancing together and dancing together. And they create a rose gold light, which then shoots back up through all the earth, the crystalline grids, right up through your legs, through your base, all the way up to source and back down again. And back up again. And back down again. And this time when it comes back up, as it reaches your heart center, you explode like a star being born. And up. There's this explosion of light, and a star is being born, a sun is being born. And your light expands beyond your room, beyond your continent, beyond this planet, beyond this galaxy, beyond all time, space, reality. And you are suspended in light and in love. Beautiful. And within this space, this deep connection to all that is, to divinity, to unconditional love, and to the earth, I want you to picture this beautiful light coming from right above that source space into the crown of your head. And it's connecting you to the earth. The earth is connecting back up right all the way up. And you see this energy field growing from your heart. And as you do, you also see that this beautiful energy is flowing out the palms of your hands. And you direct the palms of your hands out into the universe. And within this space, I'm just going to do a quick setup for you guys. You can just stay within it. Beautiful. All of your divine teams are present. Your spirit guides, your spirit animals, the ascended masters, your ancestors, your guides, spirit of the earth, the sea, and the sky, all holding space for you in this protected space, that you may expand love onto the planet. And I want you to just picture this beautiful golden white light flowing through you in this rose gold light, and them dancing in your field, but they're flowing through and coming down your shoulders and out the palms of your hands. And you direct that light into the world. You direct that beautiful light into the world. You see that everybody that you come into contact with is infused with golden white light, with beautiful rose gold light. Anybody that thinks about you is instantly infused with the light of unconditional love. Beautiful. Anybody you think of, see, come into contact with, engage with, will be infused with pure unconditional love. Now we send this beautiful unconditional love flowing into every country and every place on this planet. Every place that needs healing, every place that needs peace, every place that needs more love, which is everywhere, is infused now with more and more love flowing through you, more and more love. Beautiful. Just picture this beautiful love flowing out, more and more love. I am connected to everyone and everything. I send love to everyone and everything. I infuse everyone and everything with love, with unconditional love. I am connected to everyone and everything. I send love, healing, and peace to everyone and everything. I expand love in the world. I expand the world with more and more love. Beautiful. And when I say everyone and everything, it means even the tiniest blade of grass, tiniest little ant, all the way to the whale, and the elephant, everything in between, the pebbles, the rocks, the mountains, the rivers, the droplets from the sky, the planets, the moons and the suns, the people, the bees, all creatures are infused with love. I'm connected to everyone and everything. I expand love, harmony, peace, joy in everyone and everything. And in this moment, I want you to think of something that really fills your heart with joy, something that makes you smile so hard that your cheeks hurt. Just think of that now and hold that in your heart and let it expand in your heart. And as you do, you send this feeling out into the world. More and more love. Beautiful. Expand it even bigger. More and more love. Think of another thing that makes love just expand, burst in your heart. Let it fill your heart. Is it something someone said to you? Is it the way someone smiled at you? Is it something that you did for someone that just filled your heart with more and more love, and just send that into the world? Beautiful. Beautiful. More and more love. I am connected to everyone and everything. And with gratitude, I send more and more love into this world. Beautiful. And then I want you to take your two beautiful palms and place them on your heart and give yourself more and more love. Left hand on heart, right hand, hugging yourself, giving yourself more and more love. The love you deserve, the love you've been craving, the love that you've received. Think of when somebody just made you feel so loved, and hold that in your heart. Let it expand in your heart. Giving yourself that love with gratitude, with gratitude. Beautiful. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can start pulling your energy back towards the planets, towards Earth, towards your continent, towards your room. And when you're sitting with yourself, hand on heart, hugging yourself, now take your hands up to prayer position and thank your guides, your divine team, your spirit guides, spirit animals, the earth, the seas, and the skies, your ancestors, all of the angels from the higher realms, all of the ascended masters, all that is unconditional love, for being here, for supporting you today. We bow our head in gratitude. And then again, hugging yourself and thanking yourself for being here today. Oh, you cutie patchouli, well done for showing up, for being the light that you wish to see in the world. Hug yourself so tight. Oh, you're so delicious, beautiful. And when you're ready, you can wiggle your toes. Oh, roll your shoulders and come back into the room. And open your eyes. Beautiful. Hello, my lovelies. How are you feeling? Let me know how that felt for you guys. what your experience was. And for those of you in Zoom, please turn your cameras back on. For those of you on Instagram, te amo, that means love. I know amor is love. So much love. Beautiful. Beautiful. What are you guys in Zoom feeling? Razan, Tanya, Mark, Pam, Anita. Let me know how you're feeling. Ash, May, Schmidt, Mickey, Nick. How are you guys feeling? Let me know. That was so beautiful. Thank you. Such a pleasure. So amazing. So much love. Yay. Beautiful. Yay. Can you feel the love expand in you when we do these practices? So it's really, really interesting. Thank you. That was so beautiful. Yay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. I'm feeling so light. I'm feeling so light. My hands and fingers are still tingling. So loved. Yay. So beautiful. So much love indeed. Yay. Okay, wonderful. I don't know if you guys have heard about epigenetics, but I am launching my mastermind next year, and it's going to be a year of transformation. So instead of it being like the shorter courses that we've done before, people will be with me for pretty much the whole year. There'll be school holidays, like holidays in between, but it will be for the whole year. And the reason why is because we need to build the habit of creating that love vibration within us. And when we work with that and epigenetics, it literally shifts our body structure, our physical structure, and creates healing. And it makes us step into a different version of ourselves, quite literally in the physical realm. And scientists have literally studied this, guys. This is not me being hoo-ha, because somebody told me I was hoo-ha the other day. I was like, okay, we'll go and actually look at the science studies that are proving my hoo-ha-ness, because this is actually people are like have physical like studies that have been done where they've put different things up on people's brains so that they can measure the brain activity. They've taken blood tests, they've taken bone density tests, they've taken cellular tests to see what is actually happening when we do the work that I do with you guys. And it changes people on a cellular level. So it's really, really beautiful. It's not hoo-ha. We're tapping into the universe and how things really work. So I'm really, really excited to go on a journey with people next year for a whole year and see what can happen in a year. I mean, it sounds like a long time, but guys, it's October. Has this year gone by quickly for anybody else? Like, it feels like the blink of an eye, right? We think that a year is a long time. A year is nothing. It goes by like this. So how do we then do all we can to make that year count as much as possible? And what are the sacrifices that we're willing to make in order to step into a version of ourselves that our future self is going to say, oh, thank you for doing that. I so appreciate it. These are the important things that we really need to look at. So anyway, I will announce the mastermind when I finish Kintsukuroi Me. Kintsukuroi Me is up next. Next week on Wednesday, guys, there won't be a normal spiritual medicine session. It is not going to be live on Instagram either. If you want to attend that session, it is going to be a masterclass, a Kintsukuroi Me introductory session. So if you want to be a part of that session, you have to sign up. You can't join on Instagram. You have to actually sign up for it. And then I will be starting the journey. It's a 7-week journey a week later. And I'm going to be taking people on that journey so that they end the year so much more filled with love within themselves and so much more understanding on how to navigate healing mind, body, heart, and spirit, and the challenges that inevitably lie ahead, guys, because challenges are inevitable. How we navigate them is the decision that we make. So I'm happy to answer any questions. If anybody's got any questions, please do pop them below. I am finished the spiritual medicine session for today, and I'm going to give you a little check-in on how I am doing for those of you who are wondering. So that's amazing. I'm so thankful. I so appreciate you, Susana. Oh, thank you so much, Pam. Thank you. I appreciate you too. I appreciate each and every one of you that is a part of this community deeply, 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 with so much love, guys. So please know that I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Razan. Thank you. So how am I doing? I'm doing good. You know, I'm a bit tired. Because when we are processing a lot of emotions, then obviously we need to be aware that the adrenaline of certain things or a hyperactive nervous system, if you're under pressure, is going to make you more tired. But so I'm navigating that in a way that I am literally budgeting spare time in every day for activities that calm my nervous system, that really look after me. I'm trying to make sure that I get to bed at a decent time so that I get enough sleep. I'm reaching out for support from the people that I feel support me in a way that is nourishing. And I'm limiting contact with everybody that doesn't feel nourishing, right? So my boundaries are being very well held in this situation. I'm also, I'm not being as active on social media in terms of finding out where Carlos is at the moment, but it doesn't mean that I've stopped working. I am working on it, but I have seen her being found. It's going to happen. So I also have completely surrendered in that way that I know she's going to be found. I've put the right teams in place to help me find her. I've created the right hype, I think, on social media and impress that enough people are aware of it, that people are awake and looking out for it. So I'm doing all of those things. So it's finding that balance of doing what you need to do, and then also really looking after yourself. So as soon as I heard that this had happened, I dived in. I was like, I've got to save this child. I've got to do everything I can. But then my higher self also stepped in and said, yes, Susana, you do, but you also need to look after yourself in this situation. And this is a great lesson for anybody that's listening, because how many of you out there do that? How many of you out there go, oh, this needs to be done, and you completely empty yourself and you completely don't regard what you need, right? And go and do whatever that other person needs or whatever that situation needs. How many? Come on, be brave and be honest, guys. Admit it. I know that you guys do it, right? So boundaries are so important. Absolutely. So the right, I'm guilty. Don't worry. You're not alone. There's lots of I'm guilties coming through here. So this is, and don't feel guilty. It's just an awareness. It's like, I do that. Okay, great. Well, right now, so I think I told you guys, there's this energy. And when I speak about a portal, it just means that the planetary alignments are holding open the energy for rapid transformation in specific ways. That's what a portal is. So when we see it in sci-fi movies, they literally create a door, and that's what we think a portal looks like, is like an actual physical door. But if you can think of a portal as a door, if you can picture it, that's beautiful. But you're literally stepping through a space that is supported by energies, by the universe, in order to facilitate rapid transformation, if that's what you desire in a specific area. So for me, what's been going on is that this eclipse specifically in alignment with me has been very related to releasing ancestral patterns. And part of that is not carrying what is not mine to carry anymore. So healing the aspects that are mine, that I am here to heal, and doing that work, right? Which I do, as you guys can tell. But then also going, this is not mine to carry, and redefining those boundaries. right? So I'm sharing this with you because I'm sure that some of you need to reassess this as well. And it's making a huge difference in my life. And also just returning to that place of surrender, reminding myself that I'm completely held. I am completely looked after. All I need to do is ask as if it is given, right? So affirming that it is given. Thank you for sending me that. I really appreciate it. Not, please, can I have, right? And it appears within my field. And literally, I've been doing this daily, and what I've needed is appearing in my field. And the support is here. And so it's amazing when we look after our nervous system and look after ourselves in this way, the universe then responds, right? By going, oh, you're looking after yourself. Perfect. It's exactly what you should be doing. Let me help you look after yourself. So this is my invitation to you guys today. Please take care of yourselves. Please prioritize having a calm, beautiful nervous system. Please, if you're feeling tired and emotional and you need some extra sleep, take some extra sleep. How do we know the clear difference between what's ours and what's our ancestors? So that's a very layered question, because when I say what's ours and what is our ancestors will always communicate what we need to clear in order to shift the line, right? So that we're not perpetuating the battle that those that came before us perpetuated. So that's a very different thing. When we are carrying what other people's stuff is my sister actually described it really beautifully the other day. So I have this thing about my energy frequency that if you are around me, your shadow will be triggered. So you will see your shadow. It will come to light. Now, those that are in my held space within my communities during my courses, it actually works in a beautiful way because I hold you through integrating your shadow so that you can love that aspect of yourself, right? Those of you that are not within that held space sometimes will then take the gun that has been triggered within you and point it at me and start shooting me, right? That's not mine to carry. I'm here to help you bring what needs to come to light. It's your responsibility to then integrate that, to love that aspect of yourself, to do the work required so that you're not being controlled by your shadow, but rather your shadow is in its place. You understand its gifts and you can work with your shadow and remain centered and whole and still love yourself instead of beating the bejesus out of yourself for that shadow. So there's a difference between projecting, when somebody projects something at you, and when somebody owns something themselves, right? So you'll know the difference because when somebody says, you did this and this and this, if you find yourself reacting and defending, there's a shadow there, right? But if somebody says, you did this, and you go, oh, I didn't mean to. Is that how you took it? Like, that wasn't my intent. It's not triggering that thing. There's projection going on. Does that make sense? Does that help a little bit with navigating some of what's yours and what isn't? Let me know. And there was another question. Thank you. Modern Brush Works. Guys, go check out Modern Brush Works. Giving me all kinds of lovely compliments. I'm battling to sleep. My mind is so busy. Yes. Eclipse season has definitely activated a lot of dreams. I don't know how many people are having more vivid dreams than they usually have, but also a very active, what is the correct wording that you guys will understand? Activating the disempowering thought pattern, the monkey mind. The monkey mind is like on overdrive in a lot of people at the moment. And the monkey mind is that mean little guy that sits in your head that goes, and says all the negative stuff. So if you are battling to sleep, I highly recommend doing some meditation just before you go to sleep. Make sure you're switching off all of your electronics, everything. Guys, absolutely everything. Do not lie in your phone doing the death scroll if you're trying to go to sleep. Reading a book is quite good at shutting off your mind. Counting down from 100 to 0. Counting down, just counting all the way down. That's another thing that really helps. And just doing it a few times, it helps to get your brain into alpha brain waves. So if you're battling to do it yourself, that's a good way of doing it. So I hope that helps, Mish. Try it out. Yeah. And it is 1:30. I've been with you for an hour, so I think I need to go. What about listening to sleep frequencies? Sleep frequencies are great as well. There's also some remedies, like boiling banana peels. I don't know if you've heard of this one, but if you boil banana peels and then you drink the water, the potassium in it is really, really good for helping you fall asleep as well. And there's something else in there. Is it the magnesium? But there's something in the banana water that's really good for helping people fall asleep. So you could make that. Yeah, there's quite a few different remedies, but I think that one of the things, sleep frequencies definitely help. But your monkey mind, what I picked up there was your monkey mind was too active, but not enough of us do the right things at bedtime. Not enough of us switch off our phones and our laptops and our tablets and all of those things and our TVs, right? So we got to get rid of that first. Then we can get into the space of being able to sleep. Melatonin in bananas. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Anita. That's the word I was looking for. So that's it, my beauties. I love you long time. That is me for today. Next week on Wednesday, I will be doing the masterclass. Please come and join me. Please ask your friends to come and join me. I also have an affiliate program. If anybody does want to join the affiliate program, please do let me know. So for those of you who want to do any of my courses but can't afford them right now, or you've done my courses and you really just want to earn some extra money and you know that the courses are brilliant and they help people, you can get in touch with me and I'll happily set you up as an affiliate, and you'll get a percentage of any course that you sell. Because for me, I've realized I'm not the one who is this great seller, and so I want people to be empowered though. I realize that the information that I have is transformative. And so I want as many people as possible to have the opportunity to have it. But I'm also happy to empower as many people as possible on the way. So if you're a salesperson or you've got a community of like-minded people that would love one of my courses, get in touch. I'll give you a commission. Everything is in dollars and you'll be able to earn some extra dollar bills. So if you are feeling like you want to bring in some abundance before the end of the year, this is your holla. And that's it. Remember, guys, that this is donation based. You can give $1. I had somebody beautiful give me $222 the other day, which turned 222 was the number that was so sitting in my soul. And I'm so grateful for that. Thank you very much. But anything in between, just make sure that there is the energy exchange, because then it holds the integrity of this session. So you can go to thrive@susanakennedy.com on PayPal and just make a donation there. Okay, cool. I love you guys lots. Lots of love and blessings. I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, next week, same time, same place. Tell your friends. Okay, donate now. Okay, bye. Like, comment, share. Okay, bye.